Hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality.
What on earth are you on about?
I was referring to an interview given to Attitude magazine a few years ago.
But what is your question?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
Why?
The reason I'm asking about the past is that you've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in the dark periods you entered and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions, that's all.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
are you? I'm sorry.
Sort of mimic your actual moves? Okay.
Okay, so even if I'm really angry at you and I start fighting with you and you play some salsa, my butt's gonna start moving. Even if like right here I'm really angry, my butt's gonna be happy moving, my hips are gonna be moving from side to side. I think he's even worse than me because he even does all the with the hat and the sword, and they have to follow him with the microphone because he goes crazy in there.
Just all over the place.
Yes.
You cannot.
So I'm really grateful. I mean, what about me? I'm a working mom. I'm working all the time. I want to have fun too when I take my children to the movies. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
I love the energy. Thank you.
Thank you.
First, I got to congratulate you. I mean, now this franchise is up in the realm of the Harry Potters. And
Feels surreal. It feels right.
yeah.
It feels like it's infused with purpose without ever being too obvious about it. When people like a film that champions the idea of family,
F9's out of this world. So, thanks for putting on a good.
it's telling that there's a bright future ahead.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's nothing more harrowing than part one when you and Paul raced that quarter mile to the train tracks. Like, it still is like the craziest one to me, but.
Oh boy!
Just to Lynn doing Space Jam, like how did
You might have uncovered it. You might have uncovered it. Might be that simple. Boy, that's good, Kamal. You might have uncovered it. It was like, and I can tell you that's exactly what my reaction was when I first heard it. And then you go, here's what you don't know when you first hear it. You don't know that you're about to go through a year-long trial called the pandemic. You don't know that your film is going to be postponed, the release is going to be postponed a year from now, from when you think the movie's going to be released. And it's going to be the thing, and that's what that is.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You
I'm
can't
just-
make me dance to your tune.
I
I'm not a monkey.
I
I'm
can't
not,
make you answer anything. I'm
Well,
asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
Okay, well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine. But you see, Jamie Foxx has said we can't turn our back and say that violence in films
Well,
or
then you should
anything
talk
that
to
we
Jamie
do
Foxx.
doesn't have a
Then
source
you
of
should talk to
influence.
Jamie Foxx about that. And I think he's actually here, so you can.
I'd love to, but I mean, it's interesting that you have a different view.
And I don't want to. Because
mean-
I'm here to sell my movie. This is a commercial for the movie, make no mistake.
So you don't want to talk about anything serious?
I don't want to talk about what you want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the implications. You are butt down.
And that's entirely your...
I haven't changed my opinion one iota.
No, but you haven't fleshed it out. That's the only reason.
It's not my job to flesh it out.
No.
My name is Zach Galifianakis, and my guest today is Bruce Willis, movie star and harmonicist. What was that, a wasp? Are there wasps in here? Sorry, which is your favorite, Ashton? Do you get his tweets? Like, you call him and go, hey, I got your tweets. Pretty good tweeting today. Look who's talking. When you were making the whole 10 yards, were you ever worried that it would be too good? I'll just keep moving. Did you know that some actors turn down roles? Any plans to reboot the Grumpy Old Men franchise? Bruce, I'm going to need you to loosen up a little bit. This is hard for me. I'm intimidated, and you don't seem to be answering the questions. And
Have we started? We're not doing the interview now, right?
No. We've been doing it. You ever heard that before?
No. It's a little easy, I gotta tell you.
Where do you keep that?
It's a great award. I look at it every day, and it reminds me of what used to be, how much fun it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, those were the good old days. Those the
The
late
80s. 80s, man, you could get away with anything.
Yeah.
Women were much cleaner. Much cleaner then. Patent leather shoes and women's toenails clicking on the pavement as you go by Anthropology and you're going to buy some candles, and it's just all of a sudden you're going, I can't get the candles today, Brendana.
Bruce, what's wrong? I mean,
you'll see. It's all parties. Getting blown up and down Hollywood Boulevard, my friend. And then the phone stops ringing, okay? And you're gonna get to that fucking point and you're gonna go, now I get it. Now I understand. And then you're sitting in a room and it's just you and all your cousins.
what is it? Is it a wasp? Don't move. Where are you going? Huh? Is that a wasp? Is that a wasp?